Hey, greetings everybody. Welcome to Thirstful Thursdays or Thoughtful Thursdays or Celebration Thursday. Today, we're going to propose a toast with our light balance to teamwork, to the dedication all of you are faced with all the time, that you show up, and the devotion for working out in your clubs, in your gyms, for studying all those magazine articles that every magazine seems to be writing about which supplements you need and how soon you need them and how you can fix the most worst thing in the world by taking one little thing if only you knew what it was. I want to celebrate your devotion and your curiosity to doing the right thing for your body. All right, let's get on with it. One of our big questions we had today really revolves around the idea of teamwork. Everything we look at in terms of research comes back and says, oh, we did a study on this, we did a study on that. Here's my latest grief study. Calcium. Whoa, surprise. All those calcium supplements that we started taking in great abundance 15 years ago. Wow, somehow some of those calcium supplements are not getting the job done, and they're causing cancer and they're causing issues. How can that be? Ask the marketplace. Ask everybody driving home the point trying to make a lot of supplements to sell. How about fish oils? How many salmon have to go so that everybody can find out they may or may not need fish oil? And how do you even know? And how many articles do you have to read on the standard American diet to figure out that something is not quite in balance? Stop. Think about teamwork. When you go to the gym, if you're working out in a fitness club, if you're working out in any core fit type program, you look at the amount of people that show up to back you up, to share the experience with you, to support you. Every mineral has supporting roles with every other mineral. Nothing acts in a vacuum. You read the article on the calcium study with the disease that's happening with heart disease and cancer, and you find out too it's related to the uptake of vitamin K. Hey, surprise, vitamin D, vitamin K, calcium, they all work together. Magnesium works with calcium, okay? What about potassium and sodium? We want to make sodium the bad guy. Well, you're unique. You may have more sodium needs than the person next to you. They may have more potassium needs. How do you sort that out for yourself? One thing to take into consideration is this. Everything works in synergy. If you're thinking about cutting sodium out of your diet, great. Start by cutting out the middle of most supermarkets where their foods are processed, where they're high in sodium. Start eating around the edges where you basically have all the vegetables and fruits, which are high in potassium. It's plant life. They show up where there's potassium. They don't show up where there's salt. Mammals, on the other hand, and food, plants, animals especially, collect sodium. So if you eat a lot of meat products and you don't eat vegetables, your sodium levels are high and your potassium levels are going to be low. How do you balance that out? Teamwork again, synergy is effective. You talk about balance. This is where we want to go. Remember that potassium is a mineral that helps relax the body, and in the presence of potassium, you dump more sodium. So in a case where you're using something like Light Balance that has both potassium at a higher ratio than sodium, you're in a safe place. It's a little bit like juggling. You're constantly trying to juggle the right foods, and you're looking for support. So keep your diet more in the open and balanced. Try different kinds of things, right? Be mindful about what you put in your body. Be mindful that if you just go to work and come home and sit, you didn't get your exercise in. You didn't get a little bit of play in. You want to meet your goals with respect and health for your body. You have a whole teamwork you want to join in on. Keep your ideas open to different diets, whether you're a vegan or a keto person, it doesn't matter. You want to keep the circle round. Try to remember that everything is working together, and the interaction between the pieces creates a benefit that's greater than one piece or the other. They all work together. So for today, celebrate the fact that you know how to be in teamwork and community. Try to bring more people into your life as you work and play. Remember, the building blocks that you use are varied and diverse, and they can be balanced. One of the things we try to do is provide you with a really solid building block. Use it as often as you can, and keep moving through the circle of all the possible things in your diet, and keep trying, keep experimenting, keep moving. Thanks for joining us today.